If you heat a solid, the energy provided by the heat source makes the particles in the solid vibrate faster and faster. Eventually, they vibrate so fast that the forces of attraction between the particles are no longer strong enough to hold them together. The particles are then able to move around each other. The solid melts to form a liquid. The temperature at which the solid melts is called its melting point. The particles in the liquid have more kinetic energy than the particles in the solid, so energy has to be supplied to convert a solid to a liquid. If the liquid is cooled again, the liquid particles will move around more and more slowly. Eventually, they are moving so slowly that the forces of attraction between them will hold them in a fixed position, and the particles pack more closely together into a solid. The liquid freezes, forming a solid. The temperature at which this occurs is called the freezing point. Although they are called different things depending which way you are going, the temperature of the melting point and that of the freezing point of a substance are exactly the same. There are two different ways this can happen, called boiling and evaporation. Boiling occurs when a liquid is heated so strongly that the particles are moving fast enough to overcome all the forces of attraction between them. The stronger the forces of attraction between particles, the higher the boiling point of the liquid. This is because more energy is needed to overcome these forces of attraction. If a gas is cooled, the particles eventually move slowly enough that forces of attraction between them start to form and hold them together. As a liquid, this is called condensing. Evaporation is different. In any liquid or gas, the average speed of the particles varies with the temperature. But at each temperature, some particles will be moving faster than the average, and others more slowly. Some very fast particles at the surface of the liquid will have enough energy to overcome the forces of attraction between the particles. They will break away to form a gas. This is evaporation. You don't see any bubbling. The liquid just slowly disappears if it is open to the air. If the liquid is in a closed container, particles in the gas will also be colliding with particles at the surface of the liquid. If they are moving slowly enough, they will be held by the attractive forces and become part of the liquid. In a closed container, evaporation and condensation will both be occurring at the same time. A small number of substances can change directly from a solid to a gas, or from a gas to a solid, at normal pressure without involving any liquid in the process. The conversion of a solid into a gas is known as sublimation, and the reverse process is usually called deposition. An example of a substance that sublimes is carbon dioxide. At ordinary pressures, there is no such thing as liquid carbon dioxide. It turns directly from a solid to a gas at -78.5 degrees Celsius. Solid carbon dioxide is known as dry ice.